like I want to be happy, but I'm not. It's just the way it is. I mean, we find ourselves in crazy times, right? The stocks are down, all of crypto's down. Today was the launch of Piggy Bank, and that is now down. You got Drip, that is down. Dogs, down. So if you're not happy, I understand, okay? Life is not all about having happy days. Trading, investing, it's not all up and to the right, is it? If you look at a lot of charts, you'll see this up and down, up and down. Well, being in crypto is no different. And being in Forex projects does not rid you from price volatility. Let me show you what I'm talking about, folks. Let's go to the charts. Thanks, by the way, for making 9,000 subscribers, at least the time of this video. I really appreciate it. We're only like a month in. We're about to hit that 10,000 mark. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and all that crap. All right, here we go. So here's the price chart. Pigs launched. And bam, did we get a sell-off. So look, Pigs launch, Piggy Bank launch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you just go to the animal farm, all right? Not the pig pen, but you click on Piggy Bank. This is a brand new protocol, just came out. You can lock your pigs BUSD LP up for as long as you'd like, okay? And you get a time lock bonus. So you have to buy piglets, all right? So that's what this LP is. So I went in and got some. This is my contract here. And in 6 days, 20 hours, I'll be able to sell truffles. Now, there is multiple AMAs on what all this means. And I just did probably 6 hours of live streaming. So please, before you ask questions, listen to Forex Shark. He's the developer of this. Answer questions related to piglets and truffles and piggy bank and how it all works. Okay, because there's a lot of information. It's similar to Drip Garden. If you're in Drip Garden, you know what I'm talking about. And I am going to wait until I've invested and understand the protocol and what exactly is going on before I recommend. So I do have buddy links and you can use them. A lot of people use them as a way of saying thank you to whoever is a content creator. If they find value, great. That's awesome. But in no way am I encouraging you to invest your hard-earned money in anything that I'm doing. This is all high-risk stuff, guys. And in a day like today, where it's a risk-off environment, I could not, with good conscience, shill you crap. Say, hey, check out this coin. Hey, check out that. That's not what's happening here. This channel is me documenting my journey, specifically in DeFi. And by the way, all my money is not in DeFi. So it shows you the level of conviction I have. If I was 100% certain about everything, I'd put all my money in DeFi, but I'm not. Clearly, DeFi is a very, very risky space within crypto. All right, it's unregulated. It's a wild, wild west. Now, out of all the scary crypto DeFi stuff, Forex is my guy. And he obviously has worked his butt off to put this together. Now, some are frustrated by the launch. I understand that. I think you have a voice. I don't think I hear about these Telegram groups that block you if you ask a question, if you share frustration. Look, the launch was supposed to be on Tuesday. It never came. It was supposed to be Thursday. It never came. Then Thursday night, we heard a launch date was going to be 11 a.m. on Friday. A lot of people take time off work. A lot of people pause their jobs, their day. It didn't launch at 11 a.m. It launched probably like an hour and a half plus later. You can watch my live stream. So the launch of Animal Farm was delayed. The launch of Piggy Bank was delayed. Forex is an amazing developer, but he's definitely not amazing at keeping his promises as it pertains to when the launches are going to be. Now, people will FUD and people will claim that I'm FUDding right now. They'll claim, oh, how could he do that? He's making money in Forex projects, blah, blah, blah. That's because they have confirmation bias. You're not allowed to say anything negative. It's like someone that likes Donald Trump and you say something about Donald Trump that's clearly like, that was stupid of him to do that. And people go nuts. Like, how could you say that? Well, at least he's not Hillary Clinton. Just stupid people, right? My job as an investor is to stay unemotional. So I really don't care if I make friends in the Drip or Animal Farm community or not. Like, I'm not here for them. You've heard the expression, crypto is a solo sport. That's true. You should take care of your own bags. You shouldn't listen to YouTubers. You shouldn't listen to people that are filled with hopium, that hype it up. Everybody's like, oh, that is so bullish. Oh, we're going to the moon. Like, you got to grow up. All right. Stop listening to people like that. I try to say, the reason I started this YouTube channel, and the reason I think I've had such great success is because I can be honest. I'm not paid by anybody. I've had people DM me. Projects say, we'll pay you this much money if you do a video. And then I look into it and it's like, no, I'm not even going to bring attention to that. I think there's certain plays I'll play a gamble on, but that's not why people are following this channel. I think the greatest thing is to be real. And right now, the launch of Animal Farm, the launch of Piggy Bank, based on the time, wasn't a success, in my opinion. Now, you can say, well, what metrics do you measure a successful launch? If you want to talk about it being successful in regards to everything works and millions of dollars came in, then that's a huge success. At the time of the recording, Forex said we had $8 million in. I did calculation. I think we've got over 20 million in Piggy Bank at the time of this recording. That's crazy. That's awesome. I mean, I don't know what to compare it to, but hey, it's not $20. So you've got obviously a ton of people that are investing in Piggy Bank. So congrats. I invested a little bit of my capital. You can watch all that live, how I did it on my my live with Forex AMAs that I listened to and just gave commentary along the way. So, but if you look at as far as price action, we kind of saw this coming, right? Every launch, you've got this peak and then a sell-off. And right now we're in the sell-off stage. Now, how long will this last? You got a little curl here at 262. Maybe it's found a bottom here, right here. Maybe it's found a bottom. Maybe we're headed back up. That'd be great. That'd be super awesome. But I just don't know. My crystal ball is broken. I don't know if that's where we'll find support. For me, I'll be excited if it breaks this line here. Okay, so I kind of drew a red line on my chart, and we'll see. And this line of resistance is also important too. Where is it here? Let me zoom out. This big orange line, because it's bounced off this line about 222 3 times. So, that would be a good entry point in pigs. That's what I would be looking at. What I'll probably do is exchange some BNB for pigs. So again, anyone claiming, wow, he's so bearish, why am I buying pigs if I'm bearish? I'm obviously bullish long term. That's my opinion. And we will see. So this is the Piggy Bank, the Drip Garden. I'm also involved in Drip Garden as well. We've seen the LP price. So you earn LPs. Now, to be clear, the price of plants has gone down, but the value of plants has stayed the same. What do I mean? If one plant is worth $5 million and the other one's worth $5, but they both produce the same amount of seeds, the price doesn't matter for the plant. The value is the same, right? So the goal is to create as many plants as possible to offset any depreciating costs of the LP. The same is true with the Piggy Bank. So those that get punished in the Drip Garden game and in the Piggy Bank game are those that choose to harvest or take their money. So what you have to do when the LP price is down is you have to compound. And so I plan on compounding a lot more until I see the LP price go up. An LP is half pigs, half BUSD. In this case, what is an LP in the Drip Garden? It is half drip, half BUSD. What's happening with the price of drip? If I click on drip, you'll see nothing but straight down. This is the second longest streak we've been in the price of drip. For if you want to look here, from here we had August 10th to September 20th. That's over a month, about a month and 10 days. If you want to look at this dip from the all-time high right here is about January 26th to March. Today's March 4th. Okay, so January 26th to February 26th, March 4th. So we're almost at a similar spot. This is almost to become the longest dip in drip history. Again, not creating FUD. Use your brain with me. I know it's hard. You want to get emotional that I'm not just pumping and hyping, but I'm not doing that because people don't subscribe to listen to shillers. They subscribe to people that they can learn and trust and see that I'm being real. Now, I've drawn some squiggly lines here Don't mind the little TA. But back a week ago, I said, I will buy if it bounces on this support line, this last peak right here, around 80 bucks. It didn't. Look, it broke support. The trend line has not had anything to tell me that there's a trend reversal coming. There's been nothing that makes me say, oh, I better buy now. So I'm waiting for the trend to reverse. I've made this clear in multiple videos, even a week plus ago. So my Telegram group knows that, Discord group, you guys all knew that. And if you listen to me so far, you wouldn't have bought in because you would have been buying in at a more expensive price. It's fine if you want a dollar cost average. I'm not trying to time the market. I'm trying to use an indicator to tell me when to get in, and I haven't found a good indicator. So until I see a little curl up in at least the hour chart, it's got to be for at least an hour, because so far these don't even hold to be an hour. So I'm waiting, and I have drew a line right down here. This support line is at about 55 bucks. It's touched here one time already back in December. It touched here in January. And if it touches here again and curls up, I'm buying. If not, I don't know what the next support line might be down here, 20 something dollars. Now you might be freaking out. I'm not saying it's going there. I don't know. My crystal ball is broken, but I'm just trying to use indicators for good entries. Now, technical analysis in the DeFi space in a small market cap project like this doesn't hold a lot of weight. Okay, compared to doing TA in Apple and TA in Tesla and all these big cap stocks. Why? Because a lot of traders follow TA. And so it's human psychology. If they know that that's a support line, chances are people buy in those places. Now, these type of coins, a lot of people do trade them, but most people that are in drip are in the faucet. So they just can't sell. That's one thing I love about drip is if your money's in the faucet, you're not able to sell. But not every drip is in the faucet. And so there are people that hold on to drip, and they buy at lows, they sell at highs. It happens. So right now, I'm not bearish on anything in Animal Farm or in drip, but I'm cautious. I'm being cautious on where to dollar cost average and where to get in, where to build a bigger position. So I'm doing a hybrid approach. I'm compounding and I'm also harvesting a little bit of each. Partly because I'm not cash heavy, so I need to build up some cash. I've got big tax bills that are due in April, so I'm trying to build that up, pay off taxes. But it could be a horrible decision, right? Imagine claiming drip and selling it as it's $80, and one day it goes to $200, $300. Obviously, that'll be bad, right? But for me, I encourage all my people in Telegram, the most important thing is get back your initial deposit, because then the rest you're playing with house money. So I haven't got back my initial deposit in drip because I've just been hydrating. But as we get closer to tax season and me needing to owe taxes, I am going to start doing that. So my reasoning is totally different than yours. It's not because I'm overly bearish on the price of drip. I think with the partnerships coming up, there's a lot of good reason to still be bullish, cautiously bullish on drip, on Animal Farm. Today at the end of his AMA, Forex talked about this incredible lending partnership with PancakeSwap and how a lot of whales are interested in borrowing against their capital. So imagine having 100,000 in the faucet and you can now borrow against that. Maybe you can borrow 50% of that, so $50,000. And you could even double. Imagine buying in with an extra $50,000 at lower prices. So all of those things are going to serve as a double catalyst. And here's what I mean. It'll be the catalyst of the announcement of the date and time of that. Right now, we don't have a date and time, so it's speculatory. But if there's a date and time, what you'll see is probably a rotation in the price of drip as we get toward that news event, to the day of that event. Similar to what you saw going into last Tuesday when people thought the launch of the Piggy bank was supposed to be. Now we lost momentum. And this is why when you don't start on time, it's human psychology. People lose momentum. They start feeling, oh man, it doesn't create a positive, let's go get them, Tiger type feel. That's it. That's why I make a big deal of starting stuff on time. Like especially learning, like if this was like the first project, okay, grace to you. But didn't we learn like in Animal Farm, like we can't do that. It killed momentum when we started late. But again, I'm not part of the marketing team, PR team. I'm sure there might be people listening, super frustrated and mad at me. But again, it's because you're using your confirmation bias. Just be objective. If you show up at work late on the first day and say, okay, I'll fix it tomorrow. And then you show up late tomorrow and then you say, I'll fix it the third day at 11 a.m. Well, I'll be here. And then you're not. And come on. Like it doesn't work like that in the real world. And as a marketing guy, as a guy who's literally sold millions of dollars online, momentum is something I study, okay? Human psychology is important. Anyways, so hear me out. I'm excited about the developments. If there was no news, no developments, oh my gosh, this would not look good. But I do think with the marketing spend that Forex says they're now focused on. So we've closed in, we got Piggy Bank up, we got Animal Farm. He said all of his attention is now marketing for Drip and the partnerships for Drip. So we got Loot, NFT, Pancake Swap, Bet Fury possibly. Got a lot of things getting in the reverse. We got these whale accounts that are maxing out. Hopefully we see improvement. Coming into April is what I'm hoping. But right now, the number one thing that I'm looking at is this chart. Will we see a trend reversal? What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Now, there's some that already think, oh, Drip, it's such a Ponzi and MLM. You're going to leave a comment, I'm sure, that's hateful. And you shill this crap. Like, okay, am I shilling? Shilling sounds like, hey guys, click my buddy link below, join my team. We're going to the moon. Drip is going to be the best thing ever. I don't do that, okay? I just give honest assessments. And as the data comes in and changes, I adjust. And so clearly, like if you invested in Tesla, stock price, there's nothing about the fundamentals of Tesla that have changed. Tesla's an incredible investment, right? But if you looked and you just looked at price alone, you'd be a really dumb investor because you'd go, oh my gosh, it came from 1,200 all the way to 838. You'd say something must be wrong with Tesla. Tesla must be a crappy company, when clearly it's not. Giga Berlin is opening. You've got the new batteries that are being developed. You've got all sorts of production numbers that they're killing. That you can't buy a Tesla without being put on a waiting list, meaning everything they make, they sell. That's not true of GM and Ford. They can barely sell their EVs. Anyway, I don't want to get into that, but the reason I'm saying is how dare you come to Drip and just judge it based on the price? We have pullbacks. We've had historic pullbacks in Drip right here. If you were here, you'd be leaving me comments going MLM, Ponzi. And then right here, you'd go quiet. And then this run up, you'd go, oh, crap, I'm wrong. So you can't play that game. All right. All I'm saying, there's definitely areas of improvement to help sustain momentum, especially in an already skeptical place. Think about how many people have lost money in DeFi and crypto that are in these. Like, as a guy who invested in Time Wonderland, you not think we got a little bit of PTSD? Of course. But that's why we're in these Forex projects, is because we trust that he is not going to do the rug pulls and he's not going to say something and not follow through. We've only seen him follow through. Does he hit on time exactly? No. Can we critique that? Of course. My gosh, you can have, if there's 10 attributes in the world, Forex has 9.5 of them. And there's just one thing that I wish that his PR team or whatever, he builds a stronger team to make sure, hey, we've got to hit these exact timelines. But again, the guy stayed up all night. What do I know? I'm trying to be as gracious as I can, but also give a voice to the community, because I think he would want to hear from you. And I'm in my Telegram group. I've got 2,800 investors. They all share that sentiment. A lot of them took time off work. They got their kids a babysitter. Like it's one thing if you're an hour late. It's another thing if you're the 3 times that you say we're going to launch Tuesday, Thursday, and then 11:30. You miss it 3 times. So enough is said on that. I don't need to say anything more. But today, if you're feeling a little like, these launches don't go as well as I want my price of pigs to go up and to the right. Well, not today. So let's take a look. Pigs price right here. We're sitting at 262 still. It's curling up a little bit on the 15-minute chart. So that's cool. We'll look at the price of dogs. Dogs had a sell as well. Again, I'm looking for these lines to be broken, these trend lines. So we'll see. It's now sitting at $59 in dogs. So question for the community. Did you guys invest today? Are you sitting back? Are you waiting to see what happens with the piggy bank? Is there other things that you're looking at, like Drip Garden? Are you buying the dip and drip right now? Am I completely wrong? Am I stupid? Like, you can let me have it. I want to hear from you. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and hopefully you allow me to share mine, and that we all see each other as equals, and we all love each other, and we learn, right? So no one is God. No one is in the space perfect. I'm not perfect in my assessments, my commentary. I'm probably going to get stuff wrong here and there. So there's nothing but grace for everybody. We're all in a speculative space. We're all doing our best with the risk capital. Do not ape into anything. Totally, this is risk capital game. You don't have to use any of my referral links. Yes, I have a private Discord. People asked me to set up a private Discord. I charged a paywall to keep people from getting in. There's only a couple spots left. I'm going to pause it for a while. And then, but that's for investors that have at least $5,000. They wanted to be out of a group that was 2,800 people with a bunch of newbies asking how to connect a MetaMask wallet. Okay, so that's for them. That's great. I have a course. The reason I have a course, I can show you the messages I get. How did you grow your YouTube channel? It's crazy. 9,000 freaking subscribers in less than a month. So I did a course, and I'm doing private mentorship with the people that buy the course. All of that, guys, is found in the Discord, it's found in the description of this video. All right. So far this week, we were able to donate $600 to Dripping for Wells, which is so awesome. A lot of you guys participated. It's amazing how much hate I got on that. But again, I don't care. We donated money in helping build wells. If you attempt to do anything great in this world, expect there to be Karens that just critique you while they do nothing. Okay, their job is to be trolls and comments on YouTube, and they don't have any profile photos. And whenever I ask them to follow up, they go silent. So it is what it is. All right. If I seem frustrated today, I apologize. It's been a long week. So now I'm going to the Batman movie. I'm going to decompress. I'm not going to look at my portfolio of my stocks. I'm not going to look at crypto. We're just going to take the weekend off and come back because this is volatile times. It is what it is. But hang in there. Don't be discouraged. I think Forex has us, baby. We got a lot of good things to look forward to in the community. So I'll see you in the Telegram. See you guys in the Discord. If you want one of those courses on how to build a YouTube, I will also message you, and we have a Zoom call coming up next week. All right. Love you guys. Have a good weekend.